3, 2, 1.
It's probably out of sync with everybody else, so I don't know.
Aww.
It's a new intro.
That time again. Tonight,
I was in the car.
Old Gray Bricks.
That would be some. One of us should read this every time in whatever stupid voice we come up with.
Old Gray Bricks.
To be honest, it's just old people talking about Lego.
I couldn't see this when I was driving the car.
The cops probably appreciate that.
Well,
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Old Gray Bricks. It is a messy Monday. It has been 3 weeks since we had a messy Monday. Isn't that weird? Anyway, so welcome everybody. We already have Gary Mullane all the way from Ireland and Andrew Sada all the way from New Jersey. Both ends of the universe here in the chat. Welcome everybody. Intense has just joined us.
All the way from Georgia.
Jeff Van Winden comes sneaking in. How you doing, man? Good to see you. Good to see you.
Lame
armpit of the
Castle Boy.
universe. And sorry.
So that we have a large percentage of Jeff today, and so that's
no.
I'm not hitting that. I'm not going to play it. I'm not going to play it. I understand that triggers you guys, so I'm not. That doesn't mean Mark's not, but I'm not. Mully Magic has joined us in the chat room. Welcome. Good to have you here.
I've already been disappointed today with numerous amounts of friends saying that Ghostbusters is not important.
Okay,
so
let's not name any names, but here's one.
Ghostbusters is vastly overrated. There are many better 80s movies.
Oh my lord!
I'm dying on this hill.
You make me get struck down on that hill. But I hope everybody's having a good Monday, if there is such a thing. But I just want to go ahead and just bring this up right now. There's somebody in this chat room that has had probably the greatest Lego week and a half with the most devastatingly awful stories to go along with it. So it's balancing out. But David, how you doing?
Yes, I'm equally disappointed that Meredith didn't realize who David Zuhl was. I mean, that just kind of really takes the whole fun out of being David Zuhl.
Hello, two humble bricks. Welcome.
Is that going to be your memoir title, Being David Zuhl?
Well, me and David Zuhl down by the schoolyard. I did look up, and David Zuhl is a free Instagram handle. It is not taken, at least as of yet.
You gotta get it.
I think I should set that up as just for fun and giggles, and who knows what.
For those who do not know, and then I want you to talk about your latest accomplishment in the checkbox of all things top tier nerdness. Tell us about the Dame David Zuhl really fast.
All right. So to bring Meredith up to speed, so the closing ceremonies at Brickworld, even though everybody has gotten their little red brick, and we all know who won what, they still bring.
Oh, wait! Did you say little red brick? Oh, look at there. There's one. I got a little red brick. Oh, look at there. There's a red brick. Matt, did you lose your red brick?
No, I thought I brought it up
in red. Not the 1x2 in white or the 1x1. The one.
Yeah, no, you got the champ. You got the champ brick right there. Come on, Matt. Man, you gotta be ready.
Mine's down by the cat food. I fed the cat and I accidentally left it.
You gave your brick to the cat? Anyway, I'm sorry.
All right.
It's colored the cat here.
So there we are. We're at the closing ceremonies. There's about 1,000 people in the room. Everybody's kind of winding down. The show is done. We've started unpacking. Everything's doing thing. And the showrunner is doing the closing ceremonies. He's exhausted. You can tell he's spent. He's already made several mistakes in his PowerPoint throughout the thing. It's kind of entertaining, humorous. And he's going through all the brickies, and they flash the name of the build, the builder, and then they'll do a picture to show you what it was. And so the best individual small layout was towards the bottom of the categories, towards the end. So we're getting there. And of course, it's the end of the show. All the Peach Slug members are all sitting around me, and several other people who I've met throughout the show. We're all sitting there, and camaraderie is really good. I even got a picture of Chris with Blue Hans with a grumpy face, so that was good.
Yes, very good.
The plushy Blue Hans to be specific. And as Mark is listing off life, the universe, and everything, by David Knudsen. And as opposed to my Peach Slug comrades cheering in excitement for me, they're busting out laughing hysterically at my misfortune of having my name mispronounced. So I'm thinking, I've got to cover. I've got to rally back from this. I've got to save some sort of faith here. So I make a Ghostbuster reference and say there is no David, there is only Zool. And Mark's husband or partner is in the front row, and he gets the joke, and he goes, Zool. And Mark up on the podium is like, Zool? What? David Zool? Huh? And forever now, David Zool is
You are now known to me. And the best part is people are leaving that place saying, good job, David. It's not they didn't know you.
Well, no, I mean, and the funny thing is like my mom's like, she's like, that was horrible that, you got this recognition and they screwed up your name. I'm like, yeah, but all the people who already know me, they're the ones that are calling me David. So
Good job, David.
it is what it is.
Captain Xavier, welcome, sir. Glad to have you with us.
Am I here?
You are here.
Are you really, though? You don't look like you're sure.
No. I have not recovered fully from Texas yet.
We were hoping someone could bring us some ping. Do you have any ping, sir?
I do. Just not with me.
Yeah, to be fair, it takes a lot to recover from Texas, even for a day trip.
I was there for 5 days. I came back with 2nd-degree burns.
Yeah, it was hot as hell.
From the hot sauce, from the sun, or from somebody's sick jokes, which I don't know.
The sun. From the sun. I got
Yeah.
sunburnt so bad I blistered. It's very unpleasant.
Yeah,
And I got shot in the face by 4,000 small children.
But you liked it.
I did.
It was a Nerf event, is what
That
you're
sounds
saying.
like fun.
Yeah, I went to an event called Jared's Epic Blaster Battle. It's an AT&T Stadium, and it's 4,000
No.
little kids running around shooting you in the face.
It wasn't Nerf. It was just Texas.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
It could have also happened at the grocery store, but
this is true.
So, Chris, I think we need to just go ahead and dovetail right into a missed opportunity story.
Let's just put him center screen. We have to bequeath someone with their new. Hang on, I'll get to typing this while you go ahead and tell the story, Dana. Go ahead.
Okay, all right. So, as we know, I was driving the Brickerbuild's truck to Chicago. And so because there was some confusion with the truck, they decided they wanted to pick up.
Dana or David,
Yeah.
were you abducting and transporting Pokemon over state lines?
I can neither confirm nor deny what was in the cargo.
It was livestock. It was Pokemon livestock, basically.
Right. So, needless to say, Emily comes and picks up all my stuff ahead of time so they can put it in the truck to be able to make sure that we have everything ready to go so they can drop the truck off to me and away we go.
Yep.
We get up there, unload the truck, start putting things together on Thursday morning, and somebody says to me, hey, have you got a couple extra stanchions? I'm like, yeah, they're in the monorail track box.
Yep.
Where's the monorail track box? Hey, Adam, where's the monorail track box? Well, I saw it on the truck. I remember distinctly seeing it on the truck, Dana. It's got to be here somewhere.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, we're going to keep looking. Adam goes, talks to Emily. He comes back, and he's like, so, good news is the monorail track is safe.
Yep.
Bad news is it's in my garage in Georgia.
Listen. I wanna just clear the air. And my intentions were golden, So whenever
Very
we're loading,
pure. Very
when we're
pure as the
loading
Jordan
everything,
snow.
there's the Bricker Build stuff which has to be stored away, and then I'm like, but listen, Mr. David Zool's monorail, like that's the special thing. So I set it aside, and I was like gonna take it specially in my car.
Now, can I just go point out you didn't want to leave it with the guy who owned it. You took it with you.
That's the beauty of it.
Exactly. Yeah. No, of course not. No. So, and somehow it didn't make it. But here's the thing: the solution was a solution was found. It was met. I scrambled my agents, my people, and I sent a friend of mine back home who overnighted the monorail, and we had it just in time. I don't know when it arrived. It got to your room pretty late, but
It arrived about 1 o'clock on Friday.
Yep.
Just in
Dave
time.
doesn't sleep anyways. I can attest from being his roommate. So
you know, the worst part about the story is that I paid all that money to overnight it, and we didn't even get entered into the collab thing for Chicago.
we
So
didn't
it
even
didn't
know
really-
it could be entered into the collab.
Yeah, we didn't even know we could enter the moon base as a
That's
collab.
true. Yeah, well, I'm happy that I was able to get it there overnight. So I appreciate the nickname. You know, I gotta earn that title, so I've earned it now.
You have earned
You are
it.
you are
Captain
Captain Overnight from now on, and that's amazing. But props to you for being able to pull that off, to your lovely bride for making all the calls, and I will go ahead and say thank you. You guys hauled all our crap up there, so we didn't have to put so much in the car. So that was great. Too bad that you rented a truck that about killed Dana and Chris, on the way home.
Yeah.
But that's okay.
Yeah.
Yep. Everybody arrives safe with all their limbs intact. That's the most important thing. You know, check the limbs. We're good. So
Not counting the truck, but
You know, after the Indiana highways, I kind of Chris and I were thinking maybe we should have driven Chris's car because I think it probably rides a little softer because those Indiana highways are very, it's like 8 different kinds of bad pavement.
yes. It's like they tried some pavement. They're like, they didn't work. They didn't repave that part. They just went down the road and said, let's try this pavement.
It's a whole state that hasn't been able to figure out paving. Like they just, I don't know.
I will say that after I unloaded at Brick Fair and we drove a couple of other places in Chicago, I was like, thank heavens that I got all the stuff out of the car before I drove anywhere else in Chicago, because there were chasms in the road.
Yes, there were.
I don't know what you guys are talking about. Chicago roads are historically, famously known as being fine construction. I don't know what you're talking
Okay,
about.
Mayor Daley.
I don't think you all understand the ramifications of things called snow and potholes.
It's not
Oh,
fun.
I grew up there. I know the ramifications,
You
but
know?
Chicago roads are notorious, even in the Midwest, for being terrible.
I understand the Blues Brothers better. When they sling the Nazis off that bridge to nowhere. I understand that now. That's just the way the roads are. So,
Yep.
It's glorious.
have you guys gone around the room yet, or are you still doing that?
no, we haven't spun around the room. We're just goofing. I don't know where y'all went. There you are.
It's Messy Monday. We're being messy.
And we
Yeah,
are.
we
being
wanted to
nice.
bring Meredith up to speed because she didn't understand who David Zool was.
Oh, nice.
Because I was lucky I hadn't watched Thursday's stream because I've been coughing my lungs from my child's camp germs.
Oh,
Mm.
Meredith, you were missed in Chicago. You got to make it next year.
Oh, don't do that to her. Don't do that to her.
Yeah, I hate to give you more FOMO, but yeah, it was a freaking.
Your layout would have killed. Your
Small
layout
Paul
would've been-
missed his convention buddy.
That's
So,
true.
Brian volunteered to solo drive next year while I work. Yeah, you said you drive up the stuff like a few days before.
All right.
So Brian's gonna solo drive the stuff up and I'll fly up.
I mean,
The man of
you,
Windsor
the,
can.
Can I come with you?
the two of you alone could do the husband-wife lug layout, and it would be amazing because Sailor Moon, the Ninjago layout. You've got both of you to build great stuff. I think you could win an award, or at least get nominated, like some of us.
Nominated.
Yeah, and you know what? Even amidst all of the Lego stuff, Small Paul got to hang out with Bricks O'Brien and talk to him about video gaming as well.
Yep.
Yeah, there were like cavalcades of people to meet, and I did not meet them all. So
Right. No, I mean it was crazy. I mean, I swear there's at least 50 people that I said, "Oh, all right, I need to go talk to them, or I'm going to come back and swing back and talk to them," and it never happened because there was other people that you wound up getting involved with and talking to, or something else going on, a parts draft, a panel, or whatever. People
This is
dragging
why-
you to make you eat because your blood sugar is low. I don't know what's up with that, but
Or
didn't
just
even-
people, you have like people run up, oh, hi, and like, pleasure to meet you. And can you sign my sets and stuff like that? And
this is where
Our
going to Brick Fair, Virginia was good preparation because I was not as overwhelmed by the constant adrenaline bursts that are accompanying these
moving parts.
Yeah, I mean it's been a while since I've been to Huge Con. I mean, I've been to we did Alabama, and Alabama's not a show to sneeze at. It's a good sized show, big room and everything, but it's like that times 4 or 8 for that side, the room we were in. And I'll be honest, that was a much nicer room than like Brick Fair, Virginia, or whatever. Alabama's really nice, but anyway, but it was a really nice room, really nice facility. So.
What Chris said.
Yeah. All right, let's spin through the room. Jeff just stepped out. He'll probably step back in. We'll start with our newly dubbed Captain Overnight. How you doing, man?
I'm doing good. I feel like I've just now arrived back from Chicago because we stayed there for like 5 days after the show and saw the city. We did some sightseeing, had a lot of fun, came back, and like I immediately went back into like hanging out with one of the designers from Bricker Builds. Dave Holder was here in Atlanta. So I literally just got back and dropped him off at the airport tonight. He's flying to California and then Australia. So I feel like now I'm back. I can unload my boxes, but I took him to Atlanta Brick Co today and I grabbed a few small things. I bought my first ever Mtron set.
Woo!
Finally. So got the little magnet on the back there. Got to see our friends, the Erickson brothers there. So it was cool to see them. I also grabbed this, which some of you may recognize.
Cool.
Video set. So I have a dream of creating a modern day brick film with like full animation and modern day filmmaking techniques with the gear and equipment of yesterday. So yesteryear. So I want to try using this old crappy camera that Lego released to make a modern day brick film. So we'll see about if that works. I need to find a computer and all that. And then I grabbed the Batman poly bag that has some cool Batman faces on it that I wanted some of the heads for. So it's cool to see the store. It's been a while since I've been there. So they've got so much good stuff there. It was kind of overwhelming. So I was like, I need to come back and like, when I've got more time and money to just go through and find all the things that I want. So yeah, it was cool to see them and cool to see the store. Mark gave us the basement tour, so that was really good of him.
Did you get the free gifts?
He may have given us a little free gift. Yeah, so that was really nice of him. So
that's the bonus.
Is it red?
A little bonus. But yeah, I'm happy to be home. I've got let me swing my camera. All my mocks in boxes still. So today, tonight, tomorrow, I've got to unbox and figure out where I'm going to put all the stuff from Brick World. So it'll be fun.
Sweet. So what are some other things you guys looked at? Where'd y'all go?
In Chicago, we went to the Shed Aquarium, which was really nice. Really impressed at the Shed Aquarium. We did the planetarium, which was really fun. I feel like next Brick World, we need to take a group space trip to the planetarium because they've got a whole moon show, like a space show with the dome viewing screen and everything that was really fun. You guys would have really liked that. So
Cool.
that would be a fun group trip for next Brick World.
That would be cool.
Yeah, I think it'd be really fun, especially if we bring Moonbase and we do it big next year. That'd be.
Oh no, not doing Moonbase again.
What?
We have to, Dana. I'm gonna be the one.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know.
But yeah, it was fun. We did the Field Museum. We did what else did we do? We went up to like the Willis Tower, which is really cool. They have like the glass floors that you can walk out over 103 levels high over Chicago. So it was really cool to see.
You phrased that wrong. Instead of saying
right?
instead of saying, you said, what aren't we going to do today in classic Ferris Bueller's Day Off? So.
Yep. We basically did everything touristy in Chicago that we needed to do. So I feel like I love Chicago. I love the city. It was such a nice experience. And I'm excited for next year, just getting out into the city and doing some stuff there too. So
in the summer. in the summer.
In the summer, yes.
In the summer. That one day it was 72 was amazing. The rest of it, it was not as bad as Georgia because the humidity was less, but still, it was
The
murder.
weather was actually very nice. It wasn't hot at all, in my opinion.
The two mid 80s days were decent too. So, but the first day I pulled up to the loading dock and it was 96 degrees.
When they turned off the AC, that was rough because I felt like they turned off the AC for loading out and loading in. It was like, ooh, gosh.
Oh gosh, I'm glad we were on the road then. That's we were probably driving by the windmills when that was happening. So, all right, Captain Xavier, how are you today?
I am burnt. That's how I am.
Burnt.
Texas, it was 104 in Texas, and it's 92 where I am now. I get no escape.
Ugh.
But I did find Lego in Texas.
Oh, you did?
In a gun store that we randomly went to.
That is the most Texas thing I've ever heard.
Yep. I was able to find a bunch of the most recent, or I guess it'd be the previous minifigures. And I had not gotten enough of them, so I got 2 more of the troubadours and another mushroom kid and another little horse girl. So I have more baby horses. I've picked up a lot of Lego recently. Actually, on my way to the airport, I hit a couple of Lego stores looking for the new Knight minifig, the Red Falcon, whatever it's being called. And I came back with 51 of those.
Just 51?
What's your
51?
The goal was to buy enough of them to get the Forestman gift with purchase.
Oh.
And I
wow.
I believe you succeeded.
So I got the gift with purchase. We then went to a different Lego store. That one didn't have the farm with all the baby animals in it. And I wanted all the baby animals. So I went to the next Lego store over because there's 3 of them in Seattle. And found the farm set with the baby animals. And then I was getting a couple of other things, but I hadn't broke the threshold to get another one of the gift with purchase. However, my friend had bought some Lego, or was planning to buy some, and so we just combined it into one order. He PayPal'd me for the amount that was his purchase, and then he got a gift with purchase. So we made out like rats. And I am super looking forward to that new castle. It is so gorgeous. It makes me.
Yes, and on Thursday we plan on talking about all the 90th anniversary things. And by the way, if you didn't know, the Galaxy Explorer is actually available on Walmart.com for pre-order.
Ooh.
And I've ordered 2 from Shop at Home, but part of me was like, I mean, I want it day one because I want to put my hands on it. I wonder if Walmart will get it out of there or their warehouse before.
Well, you know they're notorious for shipping early, so
they break street dates like a hungry kid eats candy.
Yeah. Why don't you just say the way Chris eats barbecue?
I did eat an inordinate amount of barbecue in Texas.
Chris, somebody mentioned your name on the mentioned barbecue on the Bricks and Beer Discord, and I said, right now Chris's ears are ringing. He's gonna hear the call and he's gonna make it.
No, my ears ring all the time. Tinnitus and blood pressure. You know the whole thing, but. But and I will say my visit to Chicago culinarily was very, very good. Portillo's is really, really good, and I've heard people say that's pedestrian. You need to go get the real stuff. Well, somebody wants to take me to the real stuff. That's fine. So we'll do that next year and everything. So, but yeah. Check my Facebook Messenger photos. You might like that. Is a. I don't know if I'm going to do this or not.
That's a risky click.
If you go the Walmart route
in my world,
you're not going to go the Walmart route. You missed your VIP points.
That's true. I mean, I still got 2 coming. And I'm not going to cancel those. So
5% more if you go the Walmart.
Ending Chris unsolicited brick pics.
Let me see.
Great.
Hey, that's Dave. That's Dave Molson right there.
Chris, you want to see my 1x5 brick?
No. Oh, that's me signing. That's me signing the set for Reed, and then there's signing for Reed on there.
Yay!
Nice.
Yeah, that was
I got
cool.
to sign a lot of blasters in Texas. I have a very cheeky signature. My signature is different.
I don't know what that means. All right, let's go. Let me go to Jeff Van Winden, another brick bearing winner from Chicago. How you doing, man?
I brought it. Oh wait, wrong one. Hold on.
Oh, a little flex action going on there.
Well, I missed the first one. I had to double up.
I got you. I got you.
Doing good. I was. I haven't really. Well, I haven't built anything. Like when I came back, I rebuilt the castle, or I reset up the castle because you can see the tower actually just right here. My family came over this weekend and for a visit yesterday, and my sister came down here and started perusing the sets. And then my kids came down and perused the sets. And then my niece came down, and I'm like, "You guys want to build something, don't you?" And they're like, "Yeah." So five, 6 sets got opened, and people were building through the afternoon. So that was pretty fun.
Cool.
I did build a display wall that's tilted now, or I did put up my figs on a little wall here, my space figs, just because I had them on a base plate and they just didn't look nice, and I need to decorate them. And I've been playing with some Snap for putting the speed champions on.
Cool.
Of course, as I was shaking my table, hooking my computer back up, two or three of them fell off the rack. So
Is that a big long row of green Futrons there, the new ones, or is that just the guys out front?
No, that's all that was. It's all the same. The new ones, the ones that were in that Lego set with the town Lego set. With
That is a flex.
What a line.
That's a serious flex right there.
That was a lug bulk one for us a few years back.
Oh,
we
It
had lug
came in the
bulk.
brick. It also came in the brick cascade build.
Oh, okay.
oh, did it? That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. We had. I think I had ordered 25 of them or something like that, or
Jeez.
I split 50 with someone else, something like that.
That's still serious flex, so that's really nice. Really nice.
And I'm gonna rotate my desk this week. I want this table that I'm at to be facing this wall. So I'm gonna do a 90-degree shift.
Cool.
So that's
Cool.
my plan
Pivot.
this week.
Pivot.
Pivot. All right. Let's go to Meredith and Natalie are here. And where's Doug?
He's asleep on the floor.
Aw.
He's
Doggy.
asleep on the floor. It's past his bedtime. Now, you want to show off your mock? You gotta tell them what it is. I can't say what it is, other than Doug is totally to scale on this.
Ooh.
What is it now?
Oh.
Natalie. She's building our house with Doug
Yay.
in the front.
Nice.
She's doing dual walls because she wants to make it accurate. What did we do yesterday? I don't know. What did we do yesterday? I can't reach it. It's on your
Same thing we
Pass
do
it
every
over.
day. Try to take over the world.
That's right.
So we
Oh.
Heart
Those
Lakes.
look amazing.
Oh, cool. Avengers?
Yeah, I shaved off the head, but I still can't get the Captain America helmet quite on.
Those look really good.
Yep.
It would appear that Meredith is having some connectivity issues.
She is having a little, but impressive stuff. Very cool. Let me zoom back out there.
And then I am still working on the Moon Phoenix that I can't get. What I like.
Cool.
You've been working on that Moon Phoenix for way too long.
Well, I have a Death Star behind Natalie that's taken up the entire working area. See the Death Star?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And Brian finally has cleared off the table so I can come back down. It's a Death Star. It's literally
It's a shame
concrete-
that he lives in such a tiny living space.
That's no moon.
It's a Death Star. It's literally like the Death Star playset blown up.
Awesome. Awesome.
Masquerading as a architectural design building.
It is the Giesel Library from, was it UC Davis? If you're interested,
I don't know.
but
I don't know what it is.
it's a modern architectural library from UC Davis. Hey, when we here's a funny story. So when we were doing one of our interviews for season 2 of Lego Masters, the producer had gone to UC Davis, and Brian had a smaller version of that in the background. And the guy goes, "Is that the UC Davis library?" Like, out of all the mocks that we were showing him, he went for the UC Davis.
It's over there. It's right over there.
It's an amazing example of brutalism.
Yeah, well, I like brutalism too, but to me, the amount of gray and sorting and building and not allowing me any space was a little annoying.
You could say it was pretty brutal.
Tell us how you feel.
Sounds like you need a marital Lego counselor.
Potentially. That's about it.
Cool deal. It is awesome to have y'all back on the show. It's been a bit, so
We won't be on Thursday as if I have to travel for work later this week.
I got you.
We could be at the Hamp Nougat Inn potentially.
Nougat. All right, Jeff. Jeff, how are you, Jeff? How are you, sir?
Doing all right.
Good night. Good to see you, man.
Good to see you, Jeff.
I'm here.
What's going on in your world?
As you can tell, I'm still in our bedroom / computer room / toy room / Lego building room / will our house ever be done room.
We're making progress.
Our renovations are going pretty well. I think we're about a month out from being done. So that's good. Besides that, not a whole lot of Lego. The week that you guys went to Brick World, I went to Arizona and was like, okay, I'm in Arizona. And that was cool, I guess. And then I went to a toy store, traded in a whole bunch of carded Batman the Animated Series figures for some money and a far too expensive action figure. So, yeah.
Which one?
I got the Mezco Batman Ascending Knight. Comes with different head sculpts. It's got batarangs and everything else. Cloth costume and cape and the whole 9 yards. And it's not a hot toy, but it's kind of a hot toy. So, I don't know. But it's been one that I'd been eyeing for a while and was like, if I ever have the opportunity, and I had the opportunity, so
cool.
Yeah. So the Batman collection and Superman collection went down a little bit, but that's okay. I kept the stuff that I wanted. Besides that, not much. I mean, I'm not doing much with Lego. I don't really have the room to do anything with Lego, but everything else is going pretty well, so can't complain.
Good deal. Good deal. All right. I hope you get to building soon. Matt's right there. How are you doing, Matt?
Let me. So, I tried really, really hard to get all my mock projects finished in time for Brickworld, and so one of the things that I did is I said, no official sets. I need to work on my own stuff. And so I completely stopped building store sets for quite a while. Oh, and since I was in the car on Thursday, here it is. Nominated.
There it is.
Yes.
Best.
Oh, wait. Okay. We'll do a little. Oh, Mark laughed. That guy.
Wait. We should just replace Mark's image with his trophy. There we go.
That's white brick.
So when I got home, I've been on a little bit of a building buying spree. A bunch of stuff came out, and the local store had a bunch of damaged box, and so I picked up a couple things. But one of the things that I bought was something I had no intention of buying. Oh, that sounds like a trip to the Lego store right there. And I'm talking to the clerk, and I said, so I'm always asking, like, what's doing well, what's surprising you? And they said, well, this Harry Potter set, Grimwald or Grimwald, I'm not exactly sure.
Grimwald.
And I walked over and looked at it, and I was like, it's a building. And then I looked at the minifigs on Bricklink, and I've already sold 2 minifigs for $30. So the set is $120. So I've already sold 2 minifigs. If I sell the minifigs, I might end up getting the set for $30.
Nice.
Now, let me bring this around.
Great.
Is this,
set.
is
I
this the
love
one
it.
that
I love it.
transforms?
Yeah.
That's so cool.
I gotta get that set. I gotta get it.
That's
So
great.
So, so it looks really good side by side with the half of the thing that came with the bookstore. So it's the same kind of. I mean, if you want the same colors, it's the same nougaty deliciousness. What's different though is that it's pretty shallow. So, for example, here's the half plate modular, and when you've got the building collapsed, you can see it doesn't come back as far as a full base plate, and when you swing it forward, it's only like a third of the half base plate. So if I wanted to, I'll just dig into my nougaty stock here and could turn it into a full-fledged modular size building. And so once again, since I really don't care all that much about Harry Potter characters, I was perfectly willing to flip the minifigs. And the two most expensive minifigs have already been bought on Brick Lane. And if I sell them all, like I said, I'll get that building for $30 if all the minifigs sell. I mean, the minifigs, when a set first come out and there's new characters, so there's new outfits. Sometimes people pay outlandish sums of money, which I think they are. All the minifigs are going for like $9 to $17 or something. So that was fun, and there's a lot of sorting going on, and there are still boxes of Lego MOCs in the kitchen and in the living room. But I'm slowly trying to bring stuff up. Behind me, above me is the factory, which actually got a lot of feedback, positive feedback at the show. But as Dana had his issue with track, I got to the show and realized that the baggie that had my custom created aliens and extra glass for the porch and other things that I wanted to set out was sitting back at home. And so, lesson learned: make sure you grab everything when you leave. And I had a good time, but if I go back to Brickworld, I will not take every mock that I've ever built, which is what I did this time. But it was fun, and I don't regret it.
Wait. What was that last little piece of advice? Tell it to this man.
Make sure you pack everything. And don't bring every mock that you've ever built. Yeah.
Yes.
But one of the things that, I mean, I was only on the show for like 15 minutes Thursday, but one of the things that was really great is that it's easy to forget that right here in our little Atlanta lug, we've got talent. I mean, we have good builders that can stack up with other good builders around the North America. And it was great to see some amazing stuff that other people do, but it's also a reminder that, we're not slacking here. So,
no, that's right. Show them the hardware. Show the hardware. Put the hardware.
We can hang with
there.
the big boys, the white.
Look at there.
I don't have anything to hold up. So,
you have a receipt?
Yeah. I need to hold up the monorail receipt. There you go. Yeah.
And it was also great to meet Adrian Drake in person, even though I only talked to him for a little bit. And his displays are so massively huge that I had seen pictures of them, but seeing them in person was a lot of fun. And I completely laughed my head off at his Space Titanic, which was awesome.
Oh, it was.
And
So cool.
I hadn't even seen pictures of it. So it was a total surprise to me when I walked up and the Space Titanic with the space iceberg headed its way. It was delightful.
Oh, I missed the iceberg. I didn't see the iceberg.
Yeah, it was a big white ball coming towards it. It had the polar bear driving it with a little steering wheel. It was hilarious.
Yeah. It was comet shaped, so it's like the iceberg comet for the intergalactic collision. So
it was cool. It was very, very cool.
Oh,
that's right.
Talk about the Brothers Brickman over here.
That's right. That's right. We didn't even get to that point. You made it to Brothers Brick. That's awesome. And to top off that, now never mind that I built any spaceships or anything.
Nope.
Chris, you
built-
haven't photographed them properly yet. That's
No,
the
that is
problem.
true. And
Yeah.
well, can I just say that Amazon had 2 new Lightyear ships available as toys to get. So did I buy them? Yes. Am I going to build them? Dang it. Yes. So
You realize you just might as well just make shelf space for all 15 because it's going to happen.
it's going to happen. It's going to happen.
And then if they make the SR1, which we are hoping they do,
Yeah, please. I'm just hoping that's a set Lego does itself, so I won't have to. But anyway, I don't want to spoil it if no one's seen Lightyear yet. But that was a great way to end that movie and that tile that in. But I hope Lego will come up with that set. That will be awesome. All right. Let's go to Mark Sandlin and Small Paul. How are y'all?
Ooh, doing fine. I did a little bit of work when we were at Brick World. I bought the limited edition brick stuff because they had a discount on it for $15.99, which is an awesome price for
it's a bargain.
cool thing. So I built a brick built sign to hold it.
Whoa.
Tasty.
So it's just a little simple brick built thing that I can stick on the edge of our moon base when we do displays, so it'll look cool.
Nice. That has the
sexy.
batteries inside of it too?
No, the battery pack is right here.
Okay.
So I built a little, just very simple bracket thing, just this that I can hide behind the moon base module, and set the battery pack in that. And then our bulk lug last year, I got these little Mario plates,
Which are awesome.
and I can use these to tack down that little ribbon cord thing that it has.
Smart.
It's small enough that it'll tuck right underneath those little plates, and I can just sort of have it sitting, just run it behind a module and tuck it away so I can still access the batteries and stuff. So
Very clever.
So yeah, and then I got the white brick when we were there, which is a mystery gift / award. And inside the white brick is a tiny little landing bay that can hold a tiny little dropship
Ooh.
and a tiny little power loader with a tiny alien queen. So yeah,
Which
That's
is so awesome.
cool.
it was really neat that all these little things came in this little brick, and it's the white bricks are a mystery kind of thing that happens at Brick World where no one knows who they come from or who makes them or whatever. So
Simon Luke.
Matthew's theory is that it is in fact Simon, and that's based on Simon being present at Brick World, I guess.
And the skill of the variations.
Well, I mean, I don't know, because I mean, there are other micro scale builders. I do appreciate Simon's ability, but oh, and Small Paul has some. Here, come on over here, Small Paul.
So, at Brick World, when we got back, Simon gave me a
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh,
You
very cool.
gotta go get it. You gotta just bring the whole stack.
That's a cool
Small
little-
Paul, he sat at Simon's table and built a puzzle that Simon had. So Simon gave him a little frog ship and a little frog mech,
this is my
and Simon gave him the Frog Nation brick that's right there.
Awesome.
So
And
cool.
then Bricks O'Brien gave him a Bricks O'Brien brick because they were talking games and stuff, and that was
That's
pretty
cool.
awesome. So yeah,
I didn't even know about your frog brick.
Yep.
so
Frog
Small Paul
Space.
got an award as well. He got Frog Nation award
And
for
I have two of these weird looking things.
Huh?
Yeah, two magnets.
Oh yeah, you got your magnets, but that's the Small Paul brick stack. So he's got BrickCon 2022, and he's got Brick Fair 2022, and he's got his Brick World 2022. And
That's
of course,
quite.
all of us got the Brick World 2020 gift brick for just being there. But
Yeah.
still,
That's a
Small
pretty.
Paul's got his He's got his
It's
own
a-
brick stack.
Yeah, it's a pretty awesome stack for someone who's like a preteen.
Yeah, for real, for sure.
Bigger than my
So,
stack.
and of course the shadow thing, which is super fun.
Looks like Godzilla.
Yeah, she
Small-
posted
small
a couple of pictures of how to repair that in case yours got crushed. And by the way, if you follow her on social media, so
Yep.
This is the time I usually go back up.
So yeah, I think that's kind of all my Lego exploits. I did assemble the little dragonfly thing that was a gift set for going to Brick World. The Black Panther dragonfly ship thing. So Small Paul likes it more than I do. I think it's a little bit of a flimsy build, and these things back here, like these, when you pick it up, these things kind of flop around and stuff because they're not secured. They're just sort of held right there.
That's
And
like a back thingy that you can.
I don't know. I think it's a little. It's a weird set, but I don't know. Small Paul likes it because it looks like a bug, and that's fun. So
awesome. Do you remember? Do y'all remember when it was gosh late? I don't remember what it was, but there was space bugs or whatever. It wasn't insectoids, but it was like making space bugs, like fireflies and all the different things, praying mantises and stuff like that. There was a whole like internet challenge in the Lego world. Do y'all remember that by any chance? Gosh, I remember it was like 2010 or something like that. Battle bugs or something like that. People were making out of Lego.
Interesting.
They were actually pretty cool. So some pretty neat stuff. So all right, we have checked in with Dana. Dana, have you won any internet points today, or
I believe I have achieved 2 internet points today.
Hey, can I interrupt the celebrity known as David Zool to say that Natalie and Doug have both declared it's bedtime?
Fine, preempt the broadcast. Fine.
Sorry, I know it's not every day you meet a David Zool who's published on a certain website, which I won't go.
Not only that, you've been also speaking with the captain overnight. So
I'm
just
sorry,
FYI.
the captain overnight. I have to leave this illustrious group of people, but Doug is now passed out, and Natalie has declared her need to go to bed.
All right. Good night, young lady. Have a good night.
Good night.
Night.
Good night.
Good night.
All right. Back. Oh, things jump around. There you are.
Pick
all right.
someone and stick with them.
Well, I went to go click on it, and like when you're on your phone and an ad pops up and then it moves, I clicked on the wrong thing. So
I'm
wait, why do you have Ashoka back there behind you? What's going on there?
See, this was, I'm always at the end. I'm always at the end, and I don't get to do my fun. So this was a anniversary gift that finally arrived Tuesday. So it's the Ahsoka Tano Hot Toys.
Wow,
That's cool.
And
it was the box. It was the box.
That's
it was
hot.
the box. Seriously, it was a box. It was a box. It was a box. So I still have yet to take it out and display it yet. That was going to be a weekend thing and did not happen. It was going to be a today thing. It did not happen. I haven't. Mark reminded me that I need to do something else, and that did not happen today. So everything keeps getting pushed back and pushed back and pushed back and pushed back. But
right,
so
I mean, you don't have to.
I know I don't have to, but this was to show Meredith and also Just Jeff. But now they both are gone. So
I'm sorry.
But as Martin or Brick Snaps has pointed out, I got featured on the Brothers Brick today because I had posted my Classic Space XL15 on Flickr. And they picked it up and they posted a picture of it in a little tiny article. So I again have checked off another Lego bucket list to have something show up on the Brothers Brick. So not my build, mind you, but still cool. Can you call it
too early, man?
Yes, I will try to work that out because that's been kind of like. Because she can't buy me Lego because I buy all the Lego I want beforehand. So she did give me my monorail for Christmas one year, so that was huge that she was able to do that. But ever since then, she's been like, "You get everything you want." So the new thing is that for major holidays, she'll get me a hot toy. So that way, it's something I don't normally buy for myself. So that's the whole thing. So the other cool thing that happened is, now granted, I'm not Jawa famous like Chris, but I did post a video of my monochrome habitats in my bricky, and I got over 100,000 views. Nice. And almost 20,000 likes. So that was pretty cool that happened over this weekend. So that was fun.
Awesome. You're killing it on the internet, man. You are internet famous.
I have literally been having the best 2 weeks of Lego. It's been fun. It's been fantastic.
Despite the fact they got your name wrong, you almost died in a horrible truck accident.
Everything is balancing out. Everything's all balancing out the scales. Yes, if you go to Sideshow Toys, there is a subsection called Hot Toys, and that's what that is. I also have one other thing that's going on that's due Friday, but I got it done today. I can't really show it, but I might be getting another internet thingy happening. So we'll see. That's what I spent
with a new and an element.
Huh?
Does this have to do with a new element?
It does. It does. Well, not a new element. Well, actually, there is one new element in there. But so yeah, it has to do with a new element. I kind of didn't do exactly what they were asking for, but I've never done something with them before, so I don't know if they're going to ding me because they were looking for something specific. But there's like 7 of us who are building, so maybe they'll still use it. If they don't, they don't.
Did you tell them, look, I'm David Zool, and you'll kowtow to me, sir?
I did drop a little bit of naming, so I did flex a little bit, so maybe that'll let me cut some slack on not doing exactly what they were looking for, but time will tell. Beyond that, I decided that I have like 3 tubs of minifigures and then another tub of just chunder that has happened over the last month that needs to be sorted.
Wait. You're worried about chunder after you give us bags and bags of eyeballs and clips and...
Oh, no, there's a portion of this chunder that was sorted from that chunder. So, yes. It's all
the
chunder for everyone.
Chunder.
Mark had shown him that Benny spaceship or that Benny billboard. I ended up picking up the city monorail one.
Nice.
Or the Metroliner one.
Cool.
Nice.
Oh, actually, hold on. Cool. It's not. That's better mode. I discovered there was a mode on it.
Yeah, there's a little button on the side
there,
that lets you control the illumination.
Yeah, and it plays a little noise. I don't know if you can actually hear it, but it's kind of annoying, and I can't turn it off.
So, talking to that guy, he got dinged, I believe, with Lego Legal getting onto him, so there may be some rarity to what you guys got, so because he may not be making those anymore.
Maybe that's why he was selling them for like half price.
Well, I believe that's why they're on sale, is so he can clear them out.
Yeah,
before he has to actually.
I believe there's a whole story behind Brick Stuff and their interaction with Lego, and I could be way off about this, but do you guys remember the night lights or nightlife thing they were testing, where they were adding their own lights?
Yeah.
Apparently, and I this is a rumor, so I don't know if I should tell rumors live on a show, but
go ahead. The 23 people watching won't mind.
Sure. It's not a set leak. We're good to go.
There you go. I remember hearing, so Brick Stuff is like the oldest, the guys who made those signs, they're the oldest lighting Lego company around. They've been around for years and years. I use all their stuff in my animations. Great company. And when Lego was trying to talk about doing their own lights in their sets, they went to them, and then eventually they were working on developing lights with Brick Stuff and bringing them in to the Lego group. But then from what I heard, they actually like abandoned that and chose to go off with a knockoff company that was like a lot more new and kind of burned them a little bit. I'm not sure if that's true or not, but I had heard this through the internet, and I feel bad for them because they're the oldest and the original, company that's been around for the longest doing LEDs for Lego. So who knows if that's the whole story, but yeah, their stuff is great. All their lights are great.
Here's my shocked face.
Yeah. Yeah. There you go.
That's cool. Well, I mean, I hope that guy. I talked to that guy a little bit. He's super nice, man. And he's a really cool guy. So
I spent like a couple $100 just at his booth, at buying different lights. That was definitely where I went all in on purchases. So
I think I spent more money at Citizen Brick between myself and Small Paul. I mean, I love the faces.
Wow, that's awesome.
There's the tiny neutral face, and then I have the medium-sized neutral face.
I need to get some of those.
And then I bought the big head neutral face.
Where's you got the droid? You got the droid handy?
Oh yeah, he's over here.
I will say that I did not, minus my mad dash to find replacement parts, I didn't do enough vendor browsing shopping than I would have normally have done.
Yeah, this is the Citizen Brick robot. The tall head is great, and he's just got like a power outlet on his back. It's great. It's really fun sense of humor, and the graphics are really clean and
they're very really classic. They're very classic Lego-y too. The lines and stuff.
Very simple and clean. Yeah, he's really fun.
That's awesome.
I could have easily spent a lot more money at Citizen Brick, but I had to stop.
I don't think I ever had a chance to even look at their stuff or even Victor's stuff. And I normally always buy something from Victor, and I didn't even have a chance.
Yeah. Small face.
The tiny face just great.
Yeah, Adam, the first one has arrived. The second one's on its way.
2 have arrived. The third one's on its way.
That's the way you do it.
But
I got the melty head from Citizen Brick, which was hilarious.
That's awesome.
He's all blorb.
That's cool.
And I don't know if he's in here. I got the rubber chicken as well, but he's not in this box, so he's somewhere around here. Probably Jake swiped it by now. Probably. Oh, that's a classic space set. What was that?
I bought this at the yard sale, so it's what is this called? I don't even know what this
rocket launcher.
Rocket launcher.
Yeah,
462. It's written on the. Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks, Jeff. Yeah, I wanted to have. I have a few classic guys, but I wanted to compare them with the Explorer ones. So.
Yeah, I got from that guy. I think it's the same guy. I got the Lunar Patrol Craft, which was one of my favorites.
He had some
came out in '85. Do what?
He had some great stuff. Adrian bought like 3 or 4 sets that were all like, I mean, the bricks were mint.
Yeah, this one was a little more beat up, but I changed out the windscreen because I had a good clean one.
Yeah,
and it came. I mean, I immediately looked to see that it had the rare antennas in it, which it did, and they were in good shape. So there you go. And there's my remake that I did.
I was surprised how much stuff he had there at the yard sale that was vintage.
Yeah, and you were having to like bump guys out of the way because there was one guy that he needs to be in the NBA because he was boxing me out of the. He was every time I tried to get to there, he was holding me back, pinning me back, looking for the rebound, whatever. And he was just had a stack, and I was like, oh well, I guess I don't need that. I really didn't need it.
There was good stuff to be found. Although, honestly, I think Adrian Drake walked away with a lot of the good stuff before I even made it to the table. I was like, what?
Yeah, he did. Well, they started the yard sale early, and it threw everybody off. And so if you were over there earlier, you got the good stuff.
They didn't plan to start it early. People just started setting their stuff up, and it started itself early.
Yeah. It kind of always starts a little earlier than posted because people don't want to lose out to somebody else. I too had some purchases that I really liked. I went to Citizen Brick and I bought the very last 2 copies of his Shining minifigs, and I also picked up some Lucador get printed, and then I talked to him about some stuff that I won't reveal. He threw in the Lucador stuff in appreciation, so I got free stuff from Citizen Brick. I hadn't paid full price.
Okay, be honest. How many Lord Humongous figures did you buy?
One, and that went in the gay bar over at the gay table. But the other thing he had on his table were like the really huge fat heads, like giant, like a minifig head scaled up. Yes. And I walked away from the first time at the table and I thought I would never need one of those. And then I walked over to my table where I had bought the a big biker looking guy that was in the Ninjago set who had a tiny minifigure sized head. Yes. And I was like, that's where I need a giant head. And I walked back over the table and I bought 2 giant size heads for my giant size biker looking guys. And they look great. But they're somewhere in a box still. So I don't have them handy to display. And when I saw the light up digital signboard for the Classic Space, I went over and picked up one for there's a detective agency light up sign, and then I also got one for the cafe. So I can put those on the roofs of some of my buildings the next time we do a layout, and the next time we do a lights.
And it's actually Matthew's fault is why I have one, because he walked back to the table and he's got like 3 in his arms. And he's like, these are only $16. And I was like, I'll be right back.
And then 5 minutes later, I walked over and the Benny ones were gone.
Yeah, I think I got the last one because someone was pulling the second to last one off the hanger when I got there, and I grabbed the last one. So
the other thing that both Dana and I picked up was a guy was making his own sorter trays, and they were pretty cheap. They were like $3.50 a tray, so I got 4 trays.
And I actually even got the sorting tray that with the holes to shake. And it sounds like we're going to be making more shelves to allow you to do the full sift down. So,
good night, Gary.
All right.
And the other thing, Dana, did you show off on Thursday the cutting mat?
No, but I will.
All right. Oh, okay. Jeff's got one.
Jeff's got it. I got it right here.
Yeah. The question is intense. Have you already gotten your max of castles? Oh yeah, I ordered one of those. It should be on the way. I should have got it there, and I bailed, and then I went back. It was too late, but I ordered them on their website, so it's great.
They were selling them at the yard sale.
Multi-purpose.
They were selling them at the yard sale for $20, so it was $5 off of what the list price was on their website, and then no shipping. So it was a screaming deal. I wish I'd probably grabbed a couple more just to give as gifts or prizes or something like that, because this is awesome.
Yeah, there's free shipping when you buy one online. So you know the $5 was the $5 for shipping.
There you go.
So which is fine. That's a really cool deal. In fact, I bought another cutting board for my surface here, and I'm going to put that in between the 2 here, so for my build table. So I'm excited about it.
That was another one of those. Matthew said, "Hey, look what I found," and I'm like, "Oh, where? Oh, be right back."
Can I tell you, it's a long way when somebody brings something to the Dixie lug table, the peach lug table, and says, "Hey, look what I found. Where'd you get it?" And you have to go hauling it all the way over to go buy, and you come back and somebody else is like,
luckily, I was at the table with him at the yard sale, so I only had to go to the next table.
That's right.
What was the name of those mats? Like, because I'd love to order one.
It's moc.industry.
Okay.
With an S at the end. Industries. Mock.industries. That's their web address.
There's a QR code if you want to try and scan it.
You could do that.
Well,
I've already got it.
There you go.
And by the way, he means internet.
Sorry, I first have to actually line it up, but
I'm curious if it'll work. Let's hold
It's
it
a
there.
useful piece of hardware right there.
I don't know, $25.
I can't hold it still much longer.
It's not grabbing it for me. It's probably backwards. No, it's right.
No, that's right.
Nah, I wasn't grabbing it.
Yours looks different. Does yours have the angles?
Huh?
Yeah.
The corner.
He was just
showing the whole.
His is in metric.
Chris, I will tell you that your mat, I've been slightly jealous of your mat for some time that I've seen in the stream. So when I saw that guy selling with the Lego math cheat sheet, I was like, here's my money. Take my money. Take my money right now. I want one.
Are you talking about the blue cutting board mat thing that I got on here?
Yeah.
Yeah, I bought another one. It's on Amazon. There's like $30, $20. So I can cover the table and have that new mat in between them. So
It's your signature look for when you're on the interwebs.
Yeah, well, I kind of was like, I don't want a white table, I don't want a wood table. It looks pretty, and it kind of gives you that '80s kind of thing going on. So,
Well, I thought we were flexing over graduating from Georgia Tech at first, but
This really does something to the camera though, because look at that.
yeah, that's hilarious.
Well, it's a bit better there, but
whoa, trippy.
Ooh,
Space.
nice effects, eh? All right, we are 5 minutes past the hour. I do not know if Brick Blaze is doing his show or not. Let me refresh the YouTubes and see.
yeah, I didn't see it here.
Doesn't look like he is. Let's see who's on the Twitch right now.
We still didn't tell our little story about the classic space kid.
Oh yeah. No, that guy. By the way, if you need to know that Brick and Nick and Bricks O'Brien and Jang are all on Twitch right now, so you can go join them. Oh, look!
Hi.
Hello.
Better half.
Better half. Yeah. This
No, he is.
And you survived, and you didn't kill him on the rest of the trip.
I did not. Yeah.
You-
It was actually very
Future world-class project manager right there. You need to hire her.
Yes,
We
absolutely.
need
I'm
to.
telling people that because I got like 4 rejections just today.
Oh,
She's applying for jobs, but we're looking for the right one. So she's gonna find it. But yeah, we need to. I was telling her we need to have for Peach Lug, like just pull her on for Peach Lug stuff, and we'll have like a massive booth success, for the next show. So
absolutely.
Yeah, but she hasn't experienced all of the lug members yet to realize that may not be such a welcome thing to do.
there you go.
But I tell you what you should do, and I'm just going to say this being honest, Nick needs to talk to you, and you guys, you need to help Nick and get things like up to, I mean, can we just vote on that right now? For Atlanta Brick Convention, that there right there. You need to be on it right there.
Yep.
Make it so.
Point, but then I realized with the camera I wasn't pointing at myself.
It does things.
It does this.
There you go.
Does anybody else feel shelved by Matt?
Nobody.
I was at
He had
2%,
shelved us.
so I had to plug it in, and the cord only reached that far.
Nobody puts old gray bricks on a shelf. So
It's Red Hans.
Actually, yeah.
Red Hans, yeah.
Red Hans.
Not Blue Hans, it's Red Hans.
didn't we come up with a name for Red Hans other than Red Hans? I can't remember what it was. I don't remember.
You know what? I don't remember.
Hans Duo.
Do we want to teach Emily the goodbye wave here? She hasn't done this yet, so yeah. So minifigures.
Everybody say goodnight. Well, Chris is going to do his thing first.
I'm getting well. Everybody, be awesome and build awesome. Have a great night.